Okay, greetings, Spartans from CTE Wheel. Obviously, you see my sample here that I did moments ago in the Zoom class. I'm going to make a better video than what I had before. So just get rid of that video. It was horrible. So I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to go here. I'm going to right click first. I'm going to copy my image. I'm going to go to Photopia. I'm going to get rid of this one. And I'm just going to go to paste, edit, paste. Bam, just like that. Okay, I'm going to go back here, right click on Mona Lisa, copy, and edit, paste. Okay, now I'm going to move her around, rotate her. How do I get this box? Well, you got to go to the move tool and make sure transform controls are on. Okay, now I need to have her above this red piece. So what I'm going to do is lower the opacity over here just a little bit so I can see through her. Come on. Huh. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, so I lowered the opacity. Okay, then I'm going to rotate her. So I like her like this. Okay, it'll be kind of similar to what I just got rid of. Okay, I'm going to bring that opacity back up. Maybe I'll just keep it down for now. I'm going to go to the transform tools, turn it off because I don't like it. It annoys me after once I don't need it. Now I'm going to go to the background and I'm going to take my magic wand. Where's the magic wand? Well, it's below the object selection tool. Looks kind of like that little bean, but down here is the magic wand. I'm going to choose that. And I'm going to click that pie piece. Okay. Now make sure contiguous is checked before you do that. Otherwise, the other red one will be selected. Now, I'm going to go to the Mona Lisa layer right here. And then come down here to the mask. It's the fourth image to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a rectangle with a black circle in the middle. It says add raster mask. Click it. There it is. Okay. I want to bring that opacity back up. So I got to highlight that little tiny thumbnail first, and then bring the opacity up. Now, next thing I'm going to do is convert to Smart Object. Then I'm going to right click and rasterize. Okay. Now I've got the small piece there, but I'm going to go ahead and do Control J to duplicate it. So now I have a duplicate. I'm going to take my arrow here and I'm going to go to Edit, Transform, and Flip horizontally. Okay. Then I'm going to do my Transform Control, and then I'm just going to go ahead and rotate it. Now you see that gap? That gap has to be even all the way through it. Okay, it doesn't look quite even, so I got to kind of line it up and rotate it again a little bit. Now it helps sometimes to get real close. And then I'm going to use my nudge tool. Those are my little arrows. And I still need to rotate it ever so slightly because it's still got a little gap. And it's kind of wonky sometimes, so it's hard to control the mouse. But there, I think I got it. Now we don't want that gap. Notice my gap's not there anymore. And now I'm going to just do Control E. You got to go to the top layer first, then do Control E. That'll merge it down, as you can see. I don't need the template anymore, so I'll just delete it. And then I'm just going to go to Control J to duplicate this layer. You can see it right there. And then I'm going to go over to Edit, Transform, Flip horizontally. Okay. I'm going to take this and rotate it. Again, to rotate, you got to get your cursor outside of the bounding box here. Okay. And then you get that little bendy. See how those arrows look like they're bent? And then I'm going to take my nudge tool. And sometimes I like to zoom in and make sure it looks even, looks pretty good. And I'm going to do Control E to merge down, then do Control J again. I'm going to edit, transform, and flip vertically. And I did flip vertically, but it went off canvas. That's okay, because now I can just bring it down. So I'm just using my arrow keys because I don't want to misalign it, so I don't use my mouse if I can avoid it. Okay? Yeah, there's some little gaps, but it won't be that noticeable. Do your best to try to avoid those gaps. Okay, then I'm going to do Control E again, and it merged it down. I got one more transform to do. Edit, transform, flip horizontally, and then I'm just going to move it down. Oops, wait, what did I do wrong? I forgot to do Control J. There. Now, I went a little fast. Flip horizontal. There we go. Yeah, gotta do Control J. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in, make sure there are no gaps. There it is. And then Control E to merge down. And next, I'm going to add a layer next to the trash can here. Add new layer. Bring it below the mandala. I'm going to fill it with a color. Okay, now I could change that color by clicking on that color picker and maybe brighten that up. Maybe more of a neutral gray. And click OK, and then Alt backspace to fill that color. Last thing I might want to do is add just a drop shadow, because a drop shadow kind of gives it just, kind of emphasizes it, kind of punches it out. Okay. The last thing I would do is I'd make sure the mandala is spaced equally all the way around. So I'm doing that with my arrows. So I'm looking at the gaps right around the sides here. Looks pretty good. So that's about it, folks. Okay, hope that helps. All you're going to need to do is save as a PSD if you want to keep working on it, and then you're going to give me the PNG by exporting it as a PNG. Okay, now you're not going to use the Mona Lisa. You're going to choose a nice, colorful picture so that everybody has a different one. Okay, guys, hope that helped. Thanks for watching.